Welcome back, Plug Nation. Today, I've got a lot to tell you guys, so let's get straight into it. You know, I don't like to waste any time. Whatever you got to do, make sure that like button is blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get into the news. So for quite some time now, as you guys have noticed, I've not been on Xbox, and I don't think that I'm going to be on it for at least the rest of the year because I'm always delayed when I play on there. The input delay is so bad, I don't know what it is, and I feel really bad, but I honestly don't think I'll be on Xbox for the rest of the year. And it means a lot because I've been on Xbox for pretty much my entire YouTube career, like 5 or 6 years now, and I feel like if they don't fix it next year, I just won't be on there either. So I don't know what it is, if I can get it fixed or not, but until then, I'm saying goodbye to the Xbox system. But let's get into the news, guys, and I want you all to let me know because WajPlug made a tweet and he said, with one word, describe NBA 2K22. So comment down below and describe to me in one word how you think NBA 2K22 is. I also have something that's even more important than the first thing I told you guys, but I want to get into it and explain it before I tell you the whole reasoning, and hopefully you guys will understand as well. So something that we've been asking 2K for years is to listen to us more. We want our ideas and our complaints to be heard. That's a big reason why I make these news videos, because I'm the voice of someone who doesn't have the voice, someone that doesn't have a big platform to be able to speak up and try to get 2K to fix these issues or listen to our ideas. To include onto what I'm trying to say, you guys know that have been watching the videos, I say Mitchell Inkrot is one of the 2K employees that really wants those ideas to be heard. He started this 2K Next Makers thing where people that are content creators from 2K are able to have their ideas heard and stuff like that. Well, he tweeted out a very long tweet and he said, truthfully, we're actually listening to more creators now than we were when I started. It just might not always be quote unquote your creator. That's why we created Next Makers, because we want to hear more community representatives and creators. He said, we want creators to provide feedback too. Our most passionate and knowledgeable players are often content creators. We know that. Me to you, if that matters, we just ask for respect. Not everything can or will be implemented, but we're passing it along. I promise. Thanks for listening. So if all it takes is to be a little bit more professional for all my ideas, your all's ideas, my complaints, your complaints to be heard, then I will completely do that. I want to try a new path and turn a new leaf and see if this works. Now, if this does work, of course, I'm going to stay with that because that's the whole mission of most of these news videos, is to get your guys' complaints and ideas out to 2K, including mine. Well, if we can actually be heard, then that's what I want to do. It's only going to benefit all of us to do that. So if that's what I have to do, I'm going to do it. I hope you guys understand it. There's not going to be any difference at all, except for these ideas and opinions and complaints will be heard by 2K if this gets to go further on. And I really hope that 2K will accept me, because right now I'm blocked by Ronnie 2K and all these people that work at 2K. So if we can work our way back and actually get things changed, it doesn't matter if it's 1 out of 10 things changed. It's better than 0 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? You guys that have been watching me for a while, you know that my complaints is not because I hate 2K, anything like that. It's actually because I love 2K. We've talked about this many times and I want to see the best out of the game. Just like, for example, I love real life basketball, the NBA. Last year and previous years though, I had a huge complaint and they fixed it this year. That complaint was that players would just do anything to get to the free throw line. They would get hit, they would pump fake, they would jump into people, throw their arms up in the air like they got punched, and that is not real basketball. Our players were going overseas, they didn't have the refs on their side, and they were getting their butts whooped because they weren't used to that. So it's a good thing that they changed that. You see what I'm saying? We want the best out of 2K22. I want you guys to get on the game and enjoy the game. I want to get on and love the game. Right now, I told you guys, I still like playing 2K22, but I know that it has more potential. So if there's any way that I can do that, what I've been trying to do since the very beginning, that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys understand it. But now let's move on. Grinding DF responded to that Mitchell tweet and he said, fair, can you pass along that for 2K23, we want seasons and an overarching legend level grind. Make season rewards easy to get and legend hard to hit. Literally makes everybody happy. Thanks. So 2K did something completely new this year. They got rid of the legend grind and put in the seasons grind. It's been one of the most controversial things 2K has ever done and easily the most talked about topic this year in the game. Should there be a legend grind or should there be a seasons grind? And if you can only pick one, especially, which one would you do? And you guys know I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I've talked about it a bunch of times. I've only hit legend one time ever, so it's not really a big deal to me that there's no legend in the game. And at the same time, I didn't even hit 40 last season, so that's not a big deal to me either. But a lot of people feel strongly about either side. So PowerDF went to Twitter and he said, seasons won't ever work for NBA 2K because they come out with a new game every year. Would only work if our level rewards transfer to the next 2K. Like in Fortnite, you don't lose your skins and stuff when the new chapter comes out. So a lot of people, I would say the majority of comments that I get from these videos when I talk about Power and his ideas like that disagree, but I want you guys to let me know how you feel about that right there. And honestly, like I said, I feel like the best way to just have everything is to have a legend grind throughout the whole year and then have season grinds as well, because in almost every game there's something that the people that play a lot, that are experienced players, whatever, are rewarded for playing throughout the year, and it doesn't seem like there is one for this year. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter to me because I didn't hit legend any year except for one. Now it didn't stop there for DF. You all know they've been very opinionated this year. Solo DF came to Twitter and he said, is NBA 2K22 gameplay good, true, or false? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. And now that I'm taking this path to try and actually get things fixed in the game, stuff like that, I want you all to comment down below how you feel about 2K22, like what you would want changed, an idea you want in the game. Like someone from 2K has contacted you and they said, look, you are so special to creation of this game, to changing this game. Let me know what you want in the game or change and we will do it. I want you guys to talk like someone's right in front of you and you are telling them exactly what you want, an idea or something changed on 2K22. So Crocs came out for the first time on 2K22, and when I was a kid, man, it wasn't stylish, it wasn't trendy to have them, but I still did. I want you guys to let me know what color of Crocs did you buy from the NBA store. Now, if you all didn't see yesterday's video, I recommend you go watch it after this because it was fire. It was awesome. And speaking of fire, 2K had the Fire and Ice event yesterday where you start the game with Takeover, you score, you go cold, and then there's a little cooldown until you get Takeover again. I thought it was an amazing event. If you guys seen the video, I was talking about it, but it said it was going to start at 12 o'clock and it didn't start until about 2:30 where people were able to finally go in. So like I said in the video yesterday, I'm so glad that 2K had a new event. They just had the Sour Patch on next gen as well. Keep this up. This is a great thing, but fix the little issues like it not starting on time and stuff like that. As you guys can see, this guy was getting air coded trying to go in and stuff like that, and that's what I was getting also for about 2.5 hours. So I honestly think that if the Fire and Ice event had a leaderboard system and of course monitored boosting and stuff like that, it could be a top 5 2K event of all time. It was really cool. I mean, starting the game with Takeover, you score your cold, stuff like that. That's an amazing idea. 2K, please keep innovating like this. That's what I've been asking for. That's what a lot of us have been asking for. But when you come out with a leaderboard system event, you have to have it monitored. You say, oh, this guy has won 10 games in a row against 60 overalls, boom, bam, took out of his place, and someone else is able to take that. So someone that's not boosting is able to win the event. Now, this is not 2K, but Duke Dennis, man, bought his mother a home. That's a really cool thing. W human being, because people blow up, they get all this money, they buy these chains and these cars, but they don't give back to the people that deserve it. I think that was a really cool thing. It's your boy Bash Plug. You've been plugged in. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'm out. Peace.